Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday the 13th. What? Full moon? Macy's out today? Are they out yet? I'm sure they will be. We are traveling. We went to, it's Valeria and I, and we have one of our newest associates with us. We went to the South Carolina meeting last night, and it was a really great meeting. We got to see Dave and Angel, and a lot of our team members went, and it was just a great event. We always talk about going to meetings and going to events, and I think it's so super super important that you guys try to do that. And if you're not having an event in your area, contact your local, your sponsor if they're local, or even if they're not local. But get a meeting together. Even if you have 20 people show up or 10 people show up, you're still having some kind of opportunity for your teams, which is so beneficial, and it's super rejuvenating to just get together with like-minded people, and it kind of just refreshes you and refreshes your business. So we're traveling home from South Carolina to that. And if you don't know, we're from Southern Indiana, so it's quite a long drive. It's got quite a long drive. And we've had some adventures on the way. We went helicopter riding in Gatlinburg. We stopped at Jonathan and Doretha's on the way. And we stayed last night, and we're heading home. It was a super quick trip, so like 72 hours, something like that. So let's get at it. What is it, 3 after? I'll give 2 minutes. Bear with us. We are in a really not very good area for service. So we're trying to find a place to have lunch, which is there's a close Applebee's with Wi-Fi, so we can host your power hour for you. That way we get it in today, and we're going to go have lunch while we do power hour. So right now, while we're waiting on the couple minutes in, go post on your birthdays if you haven't done your birthdays yet. And I will tell you that my favorite thing to do is the Snapchat birthday fun faces with funny voices, and send that to your people. And you don't have to, but recording them and just sending them to people and saving that for later is so much fun. And I thought, because I send that to a lot of people, and sometimes it's the only birthday message they get is just a quick 2-second video singing happy birthday. And so make sure you're getting your birthdays in. And the video birthdays are more memorable than non-video birthdays. It's GPS to see where we're at. We passed a Mexican restaurant. I don't know if they tells me.
Stacy, you're muted.
Oops.
We were just talking about where we were, so it was not. You didn't miss anything.
You missed it. We're trying to figure out where the hell Applebee's is. We passed it. I'm like, how did we pass it?
There's no way to.
I went from 3 minutes to 8 minutes, so you're gonna have to bear with me traveling and talking. I'll hand it over to Valeria for a couple minutes.
Take the next right onto Country Club
We've
Lane.
been chatting about what we kind of wanted you guys to focus on today, and we kind of wanted to focus on this is the word I want to say. We kind of wanted to focus on marketing on your page and through social media
In
platforms.
a quarter mile, turn right onto Glendale Road.
What in the world? Okay. So we just kind of wanted to focus on teaching you guys, a lot of people don't know stories and how to use stories. That's really pretty. They don't know how to use stories, which I think is a really essential part of Facebook now. It's a really essential part of any social media platform. Instagram has stories. There's Facebook Messenger stories. There's Facebook Wall stories. I'm sure there's other platforms. Snapchat stories.
Take the next right onto Glendale Road.
Really motivational and powerful way to social media. And so we want to focus on advertising today. So first off, we're going to start with, let's start with an Instagram story. I want you to go to the True Success page or your customer group, and I want you to
Continue on Glendale Road for 1 mile.
I want you to find a really great before and after of somebody. I don't want everybody sharing the same before and afters, but we're going to start with Instagram today. Does anybody not have an Instagram account that's on the call? I don't see any people coming up. Is that good? I know this is a tad second delayed or something like that. Okay, so we're going to start with Instagram. Go find yourself a great before and after, save it to your phone, and let's jump over to Instagram. I'll give you guys just a minute to find that story or to find a weight loss picture. That's horrible.
Oh my word.
Okay, I'm sure most of you have pictures saved in your phones already, so we're just going to start over. Or we're just going to start. So I want you to go to Instagram, and I want you to go post a story. When you get to Instagram, get your picture uploaded. What is it? What
In
is
a
it?
quarter mile, turn right onto
Trying to
Cranberry
think on
Road.
my brain how to go through the steps.
I might be able to do a screen share.
Can I do a screen share?
I don't
See if we
have
do a screen
one,
share.
but I did my work. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can do a screen share. Hold on just a second. Let's see here.
Take the next right onto Cranberry Road.
I wonder how Cranberry Road got its name. I think there's cranberries in here.
Okay, can you guys see my screen? You can unmute and just say yes, because I won't be able to
In
see the chat.
1,000 feet, turn left onto East Stewart Drive.
I see it.
Thank you so much. Okay. So here's Instagram. You're going to hit where it says up in the left corner, hit story. And then you're gonna, I'm gonna open my pictures. If somebody sees something, maybe you shouldn't see,
Maybe you
just
should just take
disregard.
a
It's
picture.
probably
Turn left onto
fine.
Stewart Drive.
I think it's fine. Okay,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so here, and I always like to make it smaller. So it like zooms in like this. You want to be sure that you can see all of your words and see all the things. I like to put a little spin on it and make it super cute. You can, what I'm doing now to change these colors is just pushing, like scrolling left on my screen. So you can change all the picture coloring and all that, make it your own. Of course, we all don't want to be using the same graphic. So adjust it, make it pretty. You can change this background area. So you can do all kinds of things. Play with the little stickers up at the top. You can put emojis on it. You can paint, you can put text. What I like to do for mine is I like to ask questions. I like to start chat. I like to make poll. So everybody hit on poll. So all you do is take your screen and pull up on it. So just put your thumb on the screen and just flip it up like you would be scrolling Facebook. And then on mine, I have an Android, and underneath where it says hashtags, you'll see poll. Just click that. And I like to do like something like this.
But let's eat first. Something might upset your belly. I know. Oh, I need to go. Sorry, people.
So I like to do something like this. And I like to put heck yes or more info. I never give them an opportunity to say no. And so you can edit it like this. Is everybody following this okay? If somebody just wants to unmute.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then you just hit done. And I get super weird when I do mine. So I am going to turn this and position it so when they're clicking through my story and they're just tapping the screen, they're going to accidentally hit more info, and I'm going to message them and talk with them about their health and wellness goals. They might have hit it on accident. They're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm getting in their inbox and they're getting in my algorithm and they're seeing what I'm doing. So I position that where it's going to trick them and they're going to accidentally hit it whether they want to or not. But like I said, I always change those boxes, never give them an opportunity to say no. And when I go to post mine, I'm not going to leave this up because it looks all wonky, but just to show you guys, when I go to post it, I'm going to send it to my story, and then I'm going to go to my story when it loads, and I'm going to vote heck yes, so it already has 100%. So it's already, people are like, oh my gosh, people are actually doing this. It's crazy, sounds weird. I don't know if it works like that, but in my head, that makes me feel like they're seeing like, oh my gosh, people are doing this. Okay, well maybe I'll hit yes too, or maybe I'll hit more information. Maybe they'll hit it on accident. Maybe I'll make a sale, maybe I won't, but I'm going to reach out to them. They're going to be in my algorithm. If they're not interested, they're going to be watching because people are nosy. So does everybody understand that? Does that make sense? That was kind of pretty fast. And I do this for my Facebook story and my Snapchat story. I do it the exact same.
I don't have any of those options.
Mhm.
I don't have any of those options like on my phone when I want to go to Instagram. Like it doesn't let me put any text or anything. It only just lets me change the color.
Tap on the screen and see what it does. Just like tap on your picture.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing? Do you see a like capital A in the top right corner?
Let me see. No, it just always says next.
Maybe see if you can update your app.
Okay, I'll try that.
Maybe update it and then restart your phone. Maybe you
Okay.
just need like an updated version of it. But that should work. What kind of phone do you have?
Android. Let me try that.
What is one in it? Right here.
What is that? Oh, door's locked. Is it around the building? We're like trying to find a way to get in a building, so just excuse us. Just a
Oh my
second.
God, I found the pole.
Stacy found a pole. She was like, I need to learn how to make poles. Poles are my life. Thank you. And when somebody votes on it, you'll get a notification, Facebook notification, and it will say, Stacy voted on your poll, and then you just click on it, and it will show you everyone that voted on it, what they voted, and if you hit so like when you get the notification, if you hit where they voted, like what option they voted on, it'll automatically go to their messenger, so you don't have to go to their profile and then go to messenger from there. You just hit the option that they selected and it'll open their messenger up right away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute this for just a minute. It's gonna get a little loud.
Mine always says it's funny things. Okay, so do the same thing on your. Oh,
People just heard me say that.
you
Oh
said
my
the
gosh.
bad word.
Let's bleep that out.
Okay, so go to your Facebook stories and do the same thing. Facebook and Instagram literally run on the same platform. Same developers are the same. I mean, Instagram and Facebook are owned by Facebook. So it's literally the same platform. So and Snapchat. So they run all together. How are y'all doing today? Good. I just want water. Okay, so you can do the same thing with your Facebook Messenger stories and your Facebook wall stories. If you guys can't hear me or Valera talking, please let me know, because I don't know how loud I can be in here for you guys to hear me. I don't know how bad the background noise is. So we've got our Instagram done. Do your Facebook wall, do a poll on your Facebook wall, and I want you to do your Facebook Messenger too. Now, I also want to tell you as well that if you hashtag something, let's say you hashtag weight loss on your picture that you're putting on your story, if you go to somebody's wall and you post that and somebody taps on your hashtag on your picture, that's going to take them to the whole Facebook database of hashtags. So directly takes them to, like, let's say you're hashtagging weight loss. It's going to take you to every hashtag that's ever been tagged weight loss. So it's pretty incredible. So you guys go ahead and put some dones, comments whenever you get those 3 medias, social medias done, and we'll move on. Yes, we are in Galax, Virginia. Where are you located, Barbara? Is she here?
She's in West Virginia.
So yeah, if you guys can get to any kind of meeting or have a meeting, you know, your 3 stars, your 4 stars, your 5 stars, 6 and up, they'll come to meetings. All you gotta do is say, hey, I want to have a meeting. Can I get somebody to come? Can I get somebody to come and help me run this? And there's so many people willing to come and help you run a meeting. So just, you know, reach out to people. And I highly suggest to try and get any kind of opportunity meetings together in your area. It is 100% completely rejuvenating.
It's like holding.
This is what we do. We're traveling. Holy moly. It's a really great week, and work from home. Let's do this. We've been able to get so much that we would have. It's about Arkansas, there's a so you have the opportunity to have a lot of people potentially at your meeting if you have a meeting in Arkansas. I do like Arkansas. It's fun.
I've only been through it. I don't think I've ever like ventured in it.
I want to go through some key points Dave talked about the other night. Oh, what about, did anybody catch the calls the other day? We're getting PayPal. That's super huge if you've not heard. But I would be leery about using a lot of PayPal because their clawbacks are instantaneously, and you don't want a bunch of clawbacks from whoever orders them. So only put out your PayPal to those people who absolutely will only use something like PayPal. What's another hot tip? We got new products coming. Everybody, he's on the call the other night and last night. But not for a while, so don't get your hopes up that it did that. Still the process. What was the other tips from the call the other night? I had them. Oh, you're gonna get, okay, so I want to make sure I say this right because I don't want to say it wrongly. And no, there's no more enrollment fees if you didn't know. Absolutely no more enrollment fees. They're completely gone. PC's going away. So you're gonna have associate and you're gonna have retail. And you know, you're gonna get paid almost $35 for anybody that enrolls as a 100 PV associate or retail. I'm sorry, 100 PV retail, you're gonna make almost $35. That's a huge increase from what we get paid now. So that should be very motivating. Okay, new products coming by the end of the year. Yes. And if you didn't know already too, we were announced one of the top 100 direct sales company in the world. Actually, we're at number 83 and we're the 6th fastest growing network marketing company in the world. 6th fastest growing. And that's huge, you guys. Do you know where you're at? You're here at the right time, the right place. And this is so amazing. So let's do another, I saw a couple done. We're going to start onto our groups. And I'm going to turn my mute off for about 3 minutes while we order our food. But I want you to go to your customer group that you work. And I know several of you work your own customer groups. You work big customer groups. You share customer groups, whatever. Go and do 15 comments. Motivate these people. These customer groups, when you're posting the motivation and you guys are commenting and you're lifting people up, you're going to notice the interaction in your customer groups change tremendously. The customer interaction in our customer groups changed tremendously since we started the Plank Challenge because people are motivated. People are excited because they're getting good jobs and well dones, and that's really awesome. I mean, they're just getting motivation, and the more you motivate people in your customer groups, the more you're going to find that reaction and that, what word am I looking for? The motivation and just the interaction between your customers. We're ready.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, we're ready. So go 15 comments in your customer group and don't post it on anything that's already pre-made or just shared. I want you to go post it on when the original person, when the original person is posted. So go do that. I'm going to mute you.
Thank you.
Shark phone. I can't wait on you. Okay, you guys should be close to getting done because that doesn't take but a couple of minutes. I want you also to go, now go to your customer group and make a post. I want you to take a picture of one of your products. I want you to post a selfie with your products in your customer group and saying, oh my gosh, make it powerful. Oh my gosh, I love this product. I can't believe what it's doing for me. I feel great today. Something like that, something positive about your day that your products have done for you. I want you to go do that in your customer group because when people see you sharing that personally, they are more excited and they're more willing and more apt to join you because they're seeing real people use the products and not stories shared. So go do that. And if you need a second to get a product, take your second and go get a product.
vlog pictures of your
How you doing? You getting those selfies taken? And I will tell you, every time one of my kids takes the product, that Fiber Fluff, every time my kid eats that Fiber Fluff, every time my granddaughter eats the Fiber Fluff, I take a picture of her eating it because people want to see real people trying our products again. And that stuff is amazing. Make sure you're posting healthy snacks. Post pictures of yourself. That is the best way to grow your business, and the quickest way to grow your business is sharing everything about your journey. It doesn't have to be about weight loss or anything like that. Just feeling better and being, just take all. She is getting healthier. If you're out walking, post a picture of you walking. You don't have to post a picture of yourself. Post a picture of your surroundings and post something about the 10K Pledge, out getting your steps. Our 10K Pledge is one of the most fascinating programs that we have. And it's amazing. Who else gets paid to walk? Who else's company pays them to walk?
I don't really have pictures.
I think everybody should be almost done with all of that for you. What else?
This is
We'll do the
right,
loyal customers.
this is right before I went tanning.
I'm turning it over to Valera. This is her thing.
So
This is right
if
before I
you
went
guys have been
tanning
on my
for the
calls,
first
you know
time.
I am all about retention, loving on my loyal customers. So one thing that I do every day is focus on thanking and congratulating and loving on at least 3 of my loyal customers. So that's going to be your customers that have their auto ship on, the ones that check in with you regularly, the ones that you have goal sets
I
with,
think that's the
um,
other side.
the ones that are actually consecutive on their products and are doing everything they can to make it work. So I always love to go and love on at least 3 of my loyal customers. And I do this every single day. It's on my DMO sheets. Every single day I will love on at least 3 of my loyal customers. You can send them like motivational quotes. You can go comment on their pictures. Oh my God, look at your inches you're losing. Anything to make them feel good about themselves. And let them know that you are following their journey and you do care about their health and wellness. So just go and love on your loyal customers. You can do more than 3 if you have a couple that come to mind, but do at least 3. Just make people feel good, and love on them is super important.
And these things that we're teaching you guys, I know that some of it's repetitive, but I think repetition is super important in this business, because that's why we got to where we are. Repetition, doing the same thing over and over every day, and adding something to it and changing it up a little bit, and sharing. It hit me last night. I like to go back to the basics every now and again and revisit that, and back to how we began. And when we began, we didn't have trainings, and we didn't have power hours. We didn't have anything. We had Messenger, and we didn't have anything from Messenger. And so going back to the basics, some of the girls asked, how we got to where we were, how quick it took, and whatever. And I was like, it took off really quickly in my area. And I think it's because I posted continuously on my Facebook wall about my products, of how good I was feeling. I didn't post anything about True Vision. I just posted these 2 pills twice a day. I felt great. I posted about our 10K Pledge when I got my steps. I just raved up our products, and I raved up our company really well. And I think that sometimes I hear a lot of people that they're struggling in their business, or they're trying to figure out why they can't move up, they can't get people to enroll, they can't get people interested. And then I go to their walls and I see nothing. I might scroll back 10 days and see something about a shared photo of a combo, get this package, and it says, here, I can get you this package, or something bland like that. And that's not how you grow a network marketing business. To grow a network marketing business, you have to be on the ball every single day and sharing, because it's a share product. We are a sharing company, and that's what network marketing is. It's a sharing business, and just sharing it through everybody in every way that you know. It's the way to grow. And so let's see. I've been racking my brain all morning trying to think about. There was a song I really wanted to play you guys. Since we're in the middle of Applebee's, I don't think it's gonna happen. But it's a really powerful song. It's one of my favorite bands. And the other day I listen to this band all the time. It's, if you guys don't know, Shinedown. I want you guys to go listen to the song Shinedown. It's Get Up. It's called Get Up by Shinedown. And I never thought I would my favorite band because they're kind of a hard rock band. In business, I never thought that would ever fit. And it talks about, not giving up and pushing harder and just simply moving on and getting up and getting done. And it's got such a powerful meaning. When I was in the shower the other day, I was listening to the song, and it's like it hit me straight in the heart. This song is so powerful when it comes to this business because so many girls struggle so much, and so many of our teammates struggle through so much that sometimes they let life and they let the powers of life get them completely down to where they don't do anything. And this song kind of reminded me that, we are motivators. We are not just network marketers. We want to see people's lives changed. And that's why we're in this business. We are life changers as well. And it just hit me because I was like, oh my gosh, if we could just get this motto out there and get people to understand that you got to get up and get out there, and you got to get up and pick yourself up. Because if you let every reason you have let you down, to not let you go anywhere, then none of us would be where we are today. None of us. If we had just one reason to get up and make something and make somebody's life change, then that gives us millions of reasons why. But if we let the 10 reasons why we shouldn't do something, then we'll never do anything. I don't know if that's made any sense, but so let's go do an interest group post, because sometimes it comes down to our interest groups. I know you guys do this, this repetition. But I think the repetition and the interest groups is really impactful for learning new people and meeting new people. Okay, so I want you to go to an interest group, and 3 different interest groups, and I want you to make an interaction interest group post. So an interaction post can be,
I like to do like the fall ones. So you can do like who could live without pumpkin spice, or like what style do you like your marshmallow? Do you like it kind of hot? Do you like it burnt? Like those different graphics. I go to Google and I will just Google interactive posts, and it will come up with all kinds of things. One that really took off for me was the different ways that steaks was cooked. So like raw, super raw, barely cooked, fried, like posts like that. That one really took off really fast for me. Do you like cats or do you like dogs? If you're in a flower group, what's your favorite flower? Whatever your interest group might be, maybe go find a interactive post that could be with that. I'm in like a bunch of like funny mom groups where we like talk bad about our husbands and stuff. Great. So I like to do different posts about husbands, just funny things. It's so fun. Or share different crazy things about kids, anything to like spike interaction. Me personally, I love to love on people, and I love to be funny, and I love to have fun. So I put all those things in my group and in my posts, and I get a lot of interaction, and I build a lot of friendships. And building friendships, I bring them in on the business side. They're my customers now. They're my friends now. I talk to them every day. So doing things like that, be very personable in your posts. One thing that I do when I do go into my interest groups is I interact on posts. I do this with my yard sale sites too. So I go into the group and I interact on posts. I like posts, and then I make my posts because more people are going to see it, and it's going to go into their algorithm that you do know the group. And you'll get more interaction doing that. So interact in the group a little bit and then make your posts. But that's just different things that I do for my interest groups and yard sales.
I want to say, I hear a lot of times when we say do your interest group post, I get a lot of feedback saying, interest groups aren't working for me. They're not building my business. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not getting any customers from the interest group. You're in the interest groups to make friends. You're not in the interest groups to sell products. You're in there to make friends. You're going friend fishing. You're not going product or people, you're not going to sell your product. So, when you're in the interest groups, think about, some people don't have a warm market. Some people have completely exhausted their warm market, and some people have a huge warm market. So think of it as you're just expanding your warm market to strangers. You're going into the interest groups to make friends, and that's where the interaction comes, and that's why the interaction of interest groups are so important, because you're in there actually friendly. You're in there to make friends. So you're not in there to build a business. But it will benefit your business in the long run and in the end. You just had a new enrollment. Let's see, what time is it? How far in are we? Oh, we're in 40 minutes. Dang. Okay, we'll give you guys one more task and we'll cut Power Hour short. What's another good task? How about this? How about we end on a really positive note for Friday the 13th?
Yes.
How about you go to 10 people's walls? I want you to go to 10 people's walls. Not 3, not 4, not 6, 10. And I want you to post something positive on their walls. I don't care if it's a True Vision associate. How about we do this? How about we do 5 True Vision associates that have helped you, that help you all along the way, or somebody that inspires you in the company? Let them know on their wall. 5 people in the company, and I want you, or in your downline. Your downline is so important to do that too. Let them know how proud of them you are. And I want you to do 5 people who are not with True Vision, have no association with True Vision. Somebody on your warm market list, or somebody who has recently joined you with a friend request. And just go post something really nice and positive on their walls. And we'll end it with that. And I think that's super important. We always remember to let people know how important they are to us. So, yeah.
I like that because my newsfeed was like super dark when I got on there this morning. I'm like, everybody's like posting all this creepy stuff, and I'm creeped out today.
Yeah.
I think that'll be good.
Let's do that. 10 people. And
I like that a lot.
we'll go ahead and end Power Hour on that really positive note. And it's been really great traveling with you guys and eating lunch with you guys. Maybe we should do a lunch Power Hour every day so everybody has to eat at the same time.
Yes.
So have a good weekend. I hope you guys have the best weekend ever. In Indiana, our team barbecues tomorrow, or close to Indiana, and you want to come, you're more than welcome to come. Just shoot me a message. And we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.